go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hello, everyone. How are you today? Let's grab some of these crystals out the way. If you guys see them, the mess that I keep with the crystals in here, it's so funny. I love the crystals. Where's my turtle, though? Where's my turtle? I don't know where my turtle is at. Oh, here it is. Watch out for my turtle. Hello. Hi, Mrs. Shea, Florida. How are you? Good health. Good health. Good health. Good health. Alliston. Hello, sweetie. Good health. Good health. Always good health first. How's everyone doing? I meant to wear a necklace today. This is a piece of rock that I got from Israel. And I used to have a designer, a woman that designs. Her name is Lauren Spins. And I went to her and I was like, can you take these rocks and encase them somehow? Like, I was free to look at whatever she felt she needed to do. And she made several different pieces, but I'm obsessed with rocks. And so when I came back, I got a whole bunch of rocks in my suitcase, and the Israel people didn't stop me. I took a whole bunch of rocks. I just kept collecting them on every like excursion we had. I just kept collecting. Some of them were too big to carry. And then one of my friends was like, they're going to stop you and they're going to take it away from you at the gate. So I got scared. So I left some really big pieces behind. By the way, I am obsessed with limestone. Limestone is my jam. I love limestone. And it's all over Israel. And what I've noticed, which I don't think I understood that at the time, but what I've noticed is that rock grows, people. But I didn't know this. I know it now based upon the crystals. But rock grows. Right? I just think we don't see it grow, but it grows. Hi, Sandra Joe. Good health. Good morning. Good morning, Tiffany, and good health. Sin W, good health, healthy rising, the mystical misfits, you mystical misfits. Oh, my knees are killing me. Do I have any stories to tell you guys today? I think I had an uneventful excursion yesterday. Usually it's not uneventful. Usually I will meet up with trauma. But yesterday was pretty uneventful. But I think because I wanted to go to chiropractor, I did go to the supermarket. I went to get some dye for my hair. They were out of black and brown dye. I'll even do brown, right? I like blackish brown, right? But deep, dark brown I'll do. So I want to get some brown for my hair for this part. And then I'm going to katam and henna the rest of the parts. I could not find dye for my hair. Maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know. So, I still can't do my hair the way I want to. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm never going to worry. In any case, how is everybody doing today? I should take my nail polish off while I'm sitting here. I think I will. I was trying not to get up, but look at Spirit got me getting up anyway. Ooh. Oh, I also have my candle smock on today. Hold on a second. My summer love bundles are out. My summer love bundles are out. This is the one for money, of course, right? Of course, that's for money. This is the one for health, of course, right? How pretty these candles are. And this one, oh my God, I love this one. This one is for summer Valentine. So you don't want Valentine to be just February. You want your forever Valentine. So my babies are out, but these are the ones for the whole summer because I want you. I want a man between your legs, and men, I want you sticking it in, and I want it for like love, not sex, like love. Give me love. So these are for love, not sex. So don't get confused. Don't be confused because everybody likes to get a good boink in and call that love. That's not love. A boink is not a love. Love means you get to know the person before sex. That's what love means. And love means you don't have sex in 3 days. We got to get away from that, right? We got to close our legs to boinking. Because if you want love, we got to go back to some old fashioned ways on how we spread them. We do. We do. We have to like start thinking. Like, I did not appreciate everything in the 50s, 60s, 70s. I think that whole generation was batshit crazy. But they did get one thing right, and that was chivalry. And we got to go back to chivalry. But actually, I think the women need to understand that if you want a man to be chivalry, we can't, we gotta show your boobs, right? I'm a big fan of taking them boobs and putting it up in your church. I mean, up in your chest. I even go to church like that. I give two shits. I'm a big fan of short skirts. I love pom pom shorts where a little piece of meat is sticking out from the shorts. I love that stuff. Yeah. None of that is about love. All of that is attractive, but it's not love. So if you want love, you gotta slow it down. Now, that don't mean your body gotta slow down. I didn't say cover it up. Fuck no. It's just that when someone comes up to you, you have to be like, hey, I'd love to go out with you, of course. And then You get to know the person. Now remember, I didn't say make them wait. I said get to know the person. Mhm. Especially since Saturn is entering Pisces. And there's a lot of changes that could occur. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to get this correct. I get a little confused. I'm so confused. Saturn is a 2.5-year planet. I'm so confused. If it's a 2.5-year planet, why is it moving out in March? Oh, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a 30-year planet. 12 times 2 is 28. Oh, 12 times. Yeah, 2.5 years is 20. I get so confused. But in any case, Saturn is entering Pisces. Yes. I get confused. The one thing I don't do well is astrology. Let me see. Let me see. How long will Pisces, how long will Pisces, no, how long will Saturn be in Pisces? Oh, 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 I was right. I was right. See, this is my form of an orgasm. When I'm happy, right? I don't need to have sex to have an orgasm. This really makes me happy. This upcoming Saturn and Pisces transit will last until February 2026. They're calling it the biggest transit of the year. Saturn is entering Pisces soon, and it might be the most important transit of your life. Of your life. I'm going to do my love readings on Saturn and Pisces. Oh, that's why I was getting confused. Saturn is entering Pisces, right? But also Venus is entering Pisces. So there's going to be this whole thing going on between Venus and Saturn. Listen to this. March 7th, which is the astrological calendar's biggest day of the year, is approaching. That's when Saturn, the stern schoolmaster, must deal with Pisces, the artsy dreamer, doodling in a notebook instead of listening to lectures. So funny. I think my Saturn is in Pisces. The upcoming, but it's in retrograde. I think my Saturn is in Pisces in retrograde. The upcoming Saturn in Pisces transit, which lasts until February 2026, will not be okay, I don't have time for all this. Listen, I think, let me save this. I think my Saturn is in Pisces in retrograde. And let me tell you something. There was not a day in school that I 100% listened to the lecture. Always doodling, always daydreaming. But there was something where I could daydream and listen at the same time. It's a gift. It's just a gift. You have to be me to understand how that works. And then I would answer a question that the teacher was asking, and then they would say, "You weren't listening, Tracy." And I was like, yeah, I was listening. Do you want the answer? I was listening. And then I give them the answer and it'd be correct. And they would be like stunned because they literally did not, like the whole class period, I would not be listening. And then they would be stunned and it would be like, I was listening. Teach. Too funny. All right. I think my Saturn is in Pisces. So it's going into my. No, damn it. Damn it. My Saturn is in Aquarius and we just left Aquarius, retrograde. My Jupiter is in Pisces. Oh my goodness. My Jupiter is in Pisces retrograde. My Chiron is in Pisces retrograde. Hmm. I just missed Saturn in Aquarius. I should have had a good time these past 2 years, which I did. I did. If I'm not mistaken, Saturn loves Aquarius. I think. Let me make sure. Let me see. Okay. Stay with me. Let me see. Oh, for the past 6 years, Saturn has been relatively happy in the two signs it rules. It rules Capricorn from 2017 to 2020 and Aquarius from 2020 to 2023. During these jaunts, the taskmaster has, meaning Saturn, has been able to live its best life, controlling, restricting, disciplining wrongdoings, streamlining, and eliminating inefficient processes from the workplace. That's been our whole COVID experience. Surveilling our world, our words and world via techno- technological incursion. I was actually very happy during the COVID experience. It was one of the best experiences, although we're still in COVID. I meant the gist of the COVID I should just say lockdown. I was very happy during the lockdown. So I didn't know because I don't know enough about the planets, right? I'm just kind of like learning it now. I was fine. Um, Aquarius and Capricorn are like little henchmen, which provide the safe house for Saturn's schemes. Mm. But now, as if we are entering into a new season of a sitcom, the taskmaster has lost its accommodation and is knocking at the door of Pisces, who answers in a well-worn terry cloth robe while holding a reefer, a marijuana, whose smoky vaguely shrouds a mess of used paper plates on the dining room table. Pisces, are y'all this bad? Is this Pisces? Is this who you are? Sloppy? With a cigarette? And robe wearing? Is that who you are? That's what this article says. Unlike the rigidity of Saturn, Capricorn, and Aquarius, Pisces is a mystical and mutable sign with little interest in rules. I do love that. I love the lack of rules. Little interest in rules, schedules. Oh my God, we're going to be fucked up. Keeping appointments. Oh my God, this world's going to be fucked up. It's about long, mediate meditation or losing oneself in the gaze of your soulmate. Don't you want to lose yourself? Don't you want to do like this to your soulmate? What you looking at? No, you just stay in your phone. It's fine. It's just you do you in your phone. I'm just loving you. Don't you want to do that with your lover? All right. Let me see. Or losing yourself in the gaze of your soulmate. its politics are communistic. It lives in a commune. Oh, Pisces, you like that kind of stuff. You cultish and communish. Oh. And it finds value in new age affirmations. Now, you know Pisces is going to be my jam. This is going to be my jam for the next 2 years. Aww. In almost all respects, we have in these two energies, deep opposite energies. Saturn is cold and dry. Pisces is watery and emotional. Aww. They're going to fuck you up. These two planets are going to fuck you up. This is going to be fun. This is going to be so much fun. Saturn is strict and Pisces is soft. I wonder if our matches are going to be complete opposites. I'm wondering about that. Saturn indicates subtraction, Pisces addition. Wow. The major cause for these differences, of course, has to do with the fact that expansive Jupiter rules over the fishes. Saturn lack and Jupiter is abundance, represents our two cosmic titans. Oh, Jupiter just spent 12 months in Aquarius too? Ooh. Saturn was in Aquarius for 2 years. Jupiter was in Aquarius for a year. We all know how that year went. Jupiter debilitated and locked down. Jupiter did that or Saturn did that? The rest of it. In 2022, however, the planet luck, I think Jupiter is the planet of luck, moved over to Pisces, where its rulership and has power. Saturn, meanwhile, stayed in the water bearer Aquarius. And we saw with the liberation of Jupiter in its home sign, a year of expansion, but also excess as inflation reached its highest level. This is the unchecked side of Jupiter and Pisces, especially when they are in cahoots. Liberty turning into license, party balloons filling with infinite helium. Keeps adding all these things. The question becomes, will Saturn pop that bubble? Pop that cherry. Pop that cherry. That was funny. Pop that cherry. Pop that cherry. Pop that cherry. Funny. The question becomes, will Saturn pop that bubble? The great deflator will definitely try. So all you born again virgins, you're about to get that. Pop that cherry. Pop that cherry. Pop that cherry. Well, all y'all gonna go crazy. I already know it. Y'all gonna call me. You're gonna be like, Tracy, I haven't had sex in 10 years. I'm like, oh yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. No, it's not good, Tracy. I'm in love. What? Watch, y'all are gonna be telling me that. We're gonna be like, sit down, sit down. We got work to do. Where's my cards? I don't have them here. Sit down. We gotta figure this out. We got work to do. It's too late, Tracy. It's too late. I'm in love. I know, girl. No, relax. Relax. We're gonna bring you back home. Is that goddamn Saturn and Pisces and Jupiter, and they're just fucking you up. They're fucking you up. My next question is gonna be, but was it good? Was it good? You know, regained your virginity. By the way, you can regain your virginity. Your vagina is not the vagina. The vagina is the outside. I don't know what the inside is called. But that thing inside, if it's not exercised, literally exercised, it can close up. so that when you have sex for the first time after 10, 15 years, you bleed. You can re-virginize yourself. I promise you. Born again virgin. Don't listen to the doctors. You can re-virginize yourself. You don't have sex for 10 years and think that the skin, like, it's like, oh, sex hasn't been here for a while. Let me just, like, let's get together to two inside of the flat. Let me get together and let's, oh, I miss you. I haven't seen you since I was 13 years old. Not me. I didn't say me. Did I just give away something? I meant to say 17, okay? That's what I meant to say. All right. I guess I just gave away my my virgin date. All right. Let me see. The question becomes, will Saturn pop that bubble? The great deflator will definitely try because that's its nature. But just as Jupiter was weakened in Aquarius back in 2021, Saturn is going to be debilitated in 2023 and beyond in the emotional waters of Pisces. Oh my God, there's going to be a lot of tears. I'm here for you guys. We will get through this. Cry if you have to. I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. I forgot the name of the song. Happened to me. All right. You can cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay. Because you all are going to be delusional. All right. All this is to say that grim Saturn, he describes Saturn so bad. I love the planet Saturn, but they are making Saturn look like shit. Grim Saturn is not going to do its work in a liquid, ambiguous sign. But is that a good thing? We rightfully give Saturn a bad rap. No, you gave Saturn a bad rap. It's a malefic planet, is it? But one reason we nominate it thus revolves around the fact that we don't like sticklers and disciplinarians in general. We prefer the cool dad, not the nagging dad. Or we side with the relaxed mom and not the curfew enforcing mom. But think of where we'd be without the Saturnal element of control and structure. We do need control and structure, just not so rigid. It has to be a healthy balance. Or smoking reefer all night with Pisces. That's interesting because a lot of states went reefer January 1st. Do you know the Virgin Islands just released restrictions on smoking reefer? Like, I thought we invented reefer. They just released it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Funny thing is, you never see anyone smoking reefer. It's the weirdest shit out here. You don't smell it in people's cars. It's just an oxymoron. In California, you could see the smoke coming out of people's cars. Here, nothing. By the way, I have allergies to reefer. Yeah, I can't do reefer. I've tried everything. All these different brands. I've tried them all. It's just, it doesn't like me. All right. We supposedly dislike Saturn, but we secretly need and want it in our lives. The problem is that it will be functioning more like a confused stepdad. For the next few years, not knowing where his authority lies. Oh my God. What then are some of the trends to expect in Saturn going into Pisces, especially around its major ingress on March 7th? Ingresses are big activation points on the transit, where its themes get laid out on a clear display before becoming more of a subtle subtext for the remainder. All right, this goes on and on, but this is a very good article. Oh my God. This is a great article. So let me say, hey, Ryan! Hi, Ryan! Hi, how are you, sweetie? All right, let me go back up because I know you guys have been, because I could see the thing moving, but I couldn't respond. Okay, so I stopped at Tiffany Henderson. How was your exiting appointment? No, I got to go back next week because they made me take x-rays. This is where we'll have the conversation about how my back did and where my spine is. I mean, just think about your neck. Your neck is supposed to be a 45-degree angle. I learned a lot. He said I had a childhood injury, the way my neck was. I was a former dancer, so I could definitely see the childhood injury because when you dance, there are things you have to do with your neck. In any case, doesn't really matter. Not fixable in the 9 months, but at least now I know what's going on. All right. Healthy Rising, Mystical Misfits. Janine, good morning and happy Thursday, everyone. Good health, Janine. Tracy, I'm loving your romper. This is my candle romper. I've got to make more candles today, and so I showed everyone. You're going to love this one. I mean, love it. Oh, by the way, this has dragon's blood in it. Pure dragon's blood. Dragon's blood is a resin from, I forget the name of the tree, but for all intents and purposes, it's a dragon's blood tree. This sap comes from it. There's several variations of the tree, but in any case, this is money and this is health. And so this is the next month bundle I'll be selling for the whole summer. And so whenever I make candles, I make it because candles get a little messy. I don't want to be messing up my clothes, but this I can just kind of go like this. Sometimes with the candles, I can just rub it. Yep. You get my energy on these candles, child. I swear to God. But thank you, Sin W. I do too, Sandra Joe. Love. I want that for me. Love, right? Mm-hmm. Remember, the boinking. The penis might show up first, right? I mean, literally. But I think you have to say, you can put that away. I want to get to know you. Put it away. Put it down. All right? All right. Remember back in the day when we used to rub up against our men? Remember that? I liked that. And they would get all excited inside. I like that. Hi, Magic Mermaid. Got on your scarf today. It goes perfect with this outfit. It's beautiful. Love is having sex mentally. Tiffany. Let me tell you something. My Venus is in Virgo. So if you show up reading a book to me, talking about politics, talking about research, you got me. If you show up with a box of chocolates, I'll eat it, but it doesn't entice me. If you show up with flowers, I'm just going to make oil from it. I'm going to go, thank you, I can make oil from this. But if you show up with intelligence and you laid back because you know what you're talking about, I might have to get on my knees. When you come to me with intelligence, But if you want to come to me like take me out to dinner, which I love, because you guys know, like food is a whole thing with me, right? I love that, but it's not the all. It's not the ends all. It's not the all. Like, remember, I can cook for myself. But if you come to me and you cook, I won't even let you finish dinner. I'm on my knees at the stove. Yes. 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 Don't tell me you can cook. You can cook? Like, that excites me. You can cook. For me? You would do that? We have to. Yeah. Do I come there? Do you come here? Like, what do we do? That's when I'll break the rules. That's when I'll become delusional. I am mentally preparing for Uranus and Gemini. Don't mentally prepare for Uranus and Gemini. We are in 2023. Stay focused. We got to get through 3 more years of Uranus and Taurus. This is still going to be a rough ride. Yo, stay focused. Stay focused, people. A true mystical misfit. Hi, hearts. Good morning, beautiful queen. Hi, Saki love. I feel confused and worried, and I don't understand. People say Saturn, Saturn. What does it mean? I have no idea why people say Saturn, Saturn. But I like it. Sounds like something very Alice in Wonderland. Saturn, Saturn. I like it. Oh my, Saturn returns in its Aquarius. Please go. It's been rough. It's leaving. I think March 7th. It's leaving, sweetie. Why was it rough for you? I enjoyed Saturn in Aquarius. It was my jam. I was laughing at everyone that was having trouble coping. You guys were the funniest. First, you didn't want the lockdown. Then you decided you didn't like your partners in the lockdown. Then you decided you didn't like your children in the lockdown. Then you found out you can't help your kids with the schoolwork. And then everything changed. The kids didn't want to go back to school. You didn't want to go back to work. Many of you left your partners. Many of you relocated out of the country. You know, it turned out to be amazing, Saturn. People found their voice. You know, the great resignation was on, still is on. People decided they can go to other cultures and survive. Like, I loved everything that Saturn and Aquarius and Uranus and Taurus. We have to include Uranus and Taurus because they are the facilitators of all this change. But I loved everything that went on. I loved it. Many of you left your jobs of 10, 15 years. Like, y'all were like, I can't take it anymore. And I would be cracking up. Y'all would call me for readings. They'd be like, Tracy, I'm thinking about leaving my job. Do it. I look at the cards, I'm like, do it. Should I have anything to worry about? No. Staying is your problem. Get out. Many of y'all made shifts that were just beautiful. I think Pisces needs to be nagged into tidy. That's true, Lottie. Pisces moon, guilty. Oh, you have a Pisces moon. Yes. Yeah, that says a lot. Pisces moon. I didn't enjoy the deaf part. Right, of course. That's not what I meant at all. I didn't enjoy the deaf part, but baby, I absolutely love the lockdown. I'm a loner. And I absolutely love my husband being the only person I had to interact with. And then you got married. See? You got married. We're still in a COVID experience, but you know, you guys found a way to make it work. I love that. Because there was a way to make it work. The problem with the lockdown is that people discovered that they got married for the wrong reasons. And people didn't see each other for 12 hours a day. And now all of a sudden you have to reinvest with someone that you thought you loved in the beginning, but then you didn't see them for 12 hours a day. And by the time you did see them, it was like, good night. Everybody's tired. And so the COVID just brought out a whole new experience. One, do you like your partner? Yeah. Still struggling with these nails, guys. Just nothing's working. Still struggling. It's okay. I'll figure it out. Just don't know why I'm struggling. Just struggling so bad with my nails. I've never had this experience in my life. Whew. All right, let's look at the other comments. Oh, hi, Yolanda Gordon. Good morning and good health. Aww. I always love the name Jupiter. Teach you, it is a cute name. Oh my God, I stare at my husband all the time, and have for years. He has grown to accept it, but he used to hate it. Oh. Yolanda says, laugh out loud. Oh, Mercury, pop the cherry, pop the cherry, pop the cherry. Pop, pop. Lottie's getting in the middle. Oh my God, Yolanda. She's like, I'm ready to be popped. Yolanda, calm down. Calm down. That's the first thing I said. You might have missed it. No, we are not going to invest in popping the cherry. We're going to invest in love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is all. We're going to love, not pop the cherry. Because everybody's going to get delusional. Because once you get the D, you're going to go crazy. I'm telling you. Once you get that D, you're going to go batshit crazy. And you're going to be calling me, Tracy, I got the D. All right, girl. You got to do some work. What happened? Where's your mind mentally? What happened? Yeah, I had a cousin and client both had to have surgery. Oh, yeah, that's true, Tracy. I went 4 years celibacy, no sex, just self-love and self-care. And when I eventually had sex, it felt like I was a virgin. It does feel like that. Yes. Aww. Panic, Saturn. These are new phrases to me, Lottie. Love my weed, and it's legal in my state. Yeah, I know. Everybody loves the weed. I hear you. Just watch the weed. I just need to say this because, you know, watch the weed because they're starting to lace the weed with fentanyl. All right? So look at this. I hate that my nails just fall apart. Oh my God. Work with me, nails. Um, falls apart. I try everything. And I won't go to I don't want to put gel on them, right? Because even with the gel on, they're still falling apart underneath. All right. It's my party and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Thank you, Shea, Florida. Thank you. All right. So strange how we imagine a place before we know someone there. You can imagine your lover. Hello, Ryan. How are you, sweetie? Oh, Janine says, hi, Ryan. It's Janine's daughter. Ryan is Janine's daughter. Okay, so I'm missing a couple of things. Oh, I love the rainbow. It's glorious. I love dragon blood. I burn dragon blood sage. Powerful. Oh, I'm going to mix that today. By the way, guys, I showed you guys work that I did on someone last week. And so someone else requested some work to be done, and I am investing in doing work for you, and then I take a picture of the candle work that I'm doing for you. So let me know if you need work done. Oh, but dragon blood sage. I'm going to put that combination together right now. Right now. That sounds like the jam right there. All right. Jolie Bell, good morning. And she says, good morning, fam, and good health. Venus and Virgo. Are you Venus and Virgo, Mrs. Shea, Florida? Tiffany Henderson, me too. Love dragon's blood. Y'all just talking about dragon's blood. I love it. I'm going to mix mine with sage right now. A whole 360. What's a whole 360? Is that Whole Foods product? But I think they call their products 360. I don't know what Whole 360 is. Hi, Ebony. How are you, sweetie? And he cooked and cleaned. Jesus showed out for me. Ooh, what? Aw, see, that's my jam. That's my jam. I'd rather have a guy that's a neat freak because I don't want to clean, right? But of course, I wouldn't dirty what he cleaned because I respect cleanliness. And cooking, oh my God, that's my jam. You mentioned all my jams. Cooking, especially like West Indian men, right? I would let a West Indian man cook for me on a dime because there's so many dishes I don't know. So I'd be like, "What you cooking for me today? What we doing?" And hardworking. Oh, you got the trifecta. Janine says, "Yeah, I left my job last year after 23 years." The COVID experience, Uranus and Taurus, the COVID experience brought that all on. Congratulations, Janine. Good health, Dory and Mystical Misfits. Good health, Ebony. Just a thought. Okay, I don't know what happened. The whole lockdown COVID experience is helping my spiritual journey. Yes, it should be helping your spiritual journey. That's exactly what it's supposed to be doing. And I love that. I love that you can recognize it is helping your spiritual journey. It's supposed to. And that is probably the most beautiful experience you're going to get out of the COVID, that you could see spiritually and that you're not stuck in any religious um, rules and regulations. Nope. Now I've heard that I'm going to the dispensary these days. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. You're going straight to the store. Cindy, are you from California? Are you from California? All right. Sweets comment, Tiffany, and I burn those with Palo Santo every other day. Oh, I could burn Palo Santo and burn separately, but simultaneously. Yes, dragon blood and sage is fire. Thank you for that. I can't wait to mix it. As soon as I get off from here, I'm mixing it. Hello and good morning, Mystical Misfits. Hello and good morning. I'm a Virgo. I see what you're saying. I see. I said I was Venus. I can't believe I got through all the comments today. Too funny. All right. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I gotta watch my appointments today. I think I have a 10 o'clock today. I think so. Hold on, guys. Oh, you know what I meant to do yesterday? No, no. Many blacks have Indian in their bloodline from mixing with the Indians. That's what I was saying. I know what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, from Jersey? Oh, good, good, good. Okay, so they got dispensaries out there. Good, 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 good. All right. Listen to me. We should, let's do my job. I think there's some crazy stuff going on with my with announcements today. All right. I am your YouTube correspondent, and I'm officially your YouTube correspondent for CNN. So, what's going on today? Oh wait, I do want to tell you that more than 37,000 have been counted for Turkey that are no longer with us. 37,000. I do believe the number is higher, but that's not against anyone. I just think the end of the count hasn't begun yet. And this is for Tokyo and Syria. Scary. Very, very scary. All right, 5 things you need to know. I don't have my earpiece. Can you guys hear me? Oh, that's what's missing. Ow. Damn it. This is what's missing. This is what I sit on to stop my ass from sticking to the chair. All right. Today's going to be a good day. I didn't have my earpiece on. You guys gonna be able to hear me now. I am so sorry. I'm afraid we may have some big earthquakes in the next 4 years. Well, don't be afraid. You're right. All right. All right. I don't really care about that. Toxic train wreck. Residents in the Ohio village of East Palestine are concerned about their health after a train carrying hazardous materials derailed 2 weeks ago, sparking a massive blaze. The derailment on February 3rd prompted crews to manage detonations to release vinyl chloride, a chemical that can kill quickly at high levels and increase cancer risks. Although evacuation orders were lifted last week, Some residents are staying elsewhere for fears of the lingering chemical exposures that could be in the water, the air, the soil, and how about the surfaces on your furniture? I feel bad for these people in Ohio. And although they're talking about a small area, to be honest with you, fire is air. Air carries the toxic smoke. So they're also not saying how far reaching the smoke carried outside of East Palestine. Also, I was told that there have been more than one train derailment. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Was it you that sent it to me? Listen, listen to this. Hold on.
Bluetooth mode. Connected.
America. So everybody's.
I don't know how it connects to the wrong fucking thing. Oh. Sorry, guys. Actually, I think I can do it from here. Listen to this, guys.
Hey, what's up, America? So everybody's aware of the train that derailed in Ohio, releasing a whole shitload of toxic chemicals into the air. But most people are not aware that there have been a slew of train derailments all over the country, dumping toxic fucking chemicals all over the place. So on February 1st, we had a train that derailed in South Georgia, dumping a bunch of toxic chemicals out. January 12th, we had a train that derailed outside of Atlanta, dumping a bunch of toxic chemicals on the ground once again. Then there was the Ohio train that just derailed that fucking dumped a bunch of vinyl chloride, and then it exploded and caught on fire, shooting huge amounts of chemicals into the air, causing lots and lots of animals to die both on land and in the water, and people had to be evacuated because of it. And just days after that, there was another train derailment in Louisiana, causing more acid to spill on the ground, destroying the topsoil and killing yet more animals. Now, so far, the release of chemicals has included vinyl chloride, which is a level 1 carcinogen, meaning it causes cancer pretty much upon touch or breathing it in. Another chemical, I believe, is called phosgene, that burns your eyes, nose, and lungs and causes respiratory damage and death. Hydrogen chloride, which does pretty much the same shit, but just as bad, if not worse. And of course, in Louisiana, a train dumping hydrochloric acid onto the ground. I'm sure that's perfectly fine, since that shit can eat nails. All of these chemicals that have been released are cancer causing in some case, and it begs the question, why are so many fucking trains derailing all over the nation? On top of that, Pete Buttigieg, one of our cabinet members, has been silent on all of it. Nobody's heard from him whatsoever, and he's in charge of all this shit. So you think he would be coming out of the woodwork to tell us what's going on, but nope, just trains derailing all over the place, spilling toxic chemicals everywhere, and no word as to why or what anybody's going to do with it. I guess we're just looking the other way on this one, huh?
That's bullshit. That is bullshit. The fact that we only knew about the Ohio one, but to think that there were more and why toxic chemical train derailments. I smell conspiracy theory. All right. Excuse me. All right. Getting back to my job. All right. Mall shooting. One person is no longer with us and 3 others injured Wednesday night in El Paso, Texas. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm just going to move on from there, okay? Classified documents. The FBI have conducted 2 searches at the University of Delaware in connection with the investigation President Joe Biden's handling of classified documents, a source from the investigation, whatever. The FBI found classified documents in one of Biden's homes and also took some materials from his time in the Senate. Okay, so what? So what? Whatever you find, you can't do anything about it because you can't go after a sitting president. How's that, people? Trump made sure you guys couldn't go after him, so guess what? You can't go after Biden. Don't care. All right. Immigration. Oh my God. Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis on Wednesday signed a bill expanding a controversial state program to transport migrants. To where? To New York City? You need a bill to do something like that? But don't you need something to say to the other state that you're transporting Martha's Vineyard, New York City? Don't you need to be in coordination with these people? But you signed a bill in your state? I cannot. The measure allows DeSantis' administration to pick up where the governor left off last year when he sent 2 planes of migrants from San Antonio, Texas to Martha's Vineyard. You know, I have to tell you, if I was an immigrant and they landed me on Martha's Vineyard, I would think I have arrived. It's so pretty there. The action sparked multiple lawsuits and questions as to whether his administration violated state law by rounding up migrants in Texas. The budget law that created the program specified that money was set aside to relocate unauthorized aliens from this state. You know what? Let's see how you all going to do when real aliens show up. Let's see what badass you're going to be then, DeSantis. Aliens, please go and take care of DeSantis and show up there, and let's see how he takes your one eye down. Please show up to DeSantis. Take the one almond eye, right? That's what they have, the aliens, the one almond eye. Just show up at his residency and just be like, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? What bus you gonna put me on? All right. I would love to see something like that. All right. Additionally, let me see, Violate 6 rounding up, specify the money was set aside for unauthorized aliens from their state. Additionally, since DeSantis has declared a state of emergency related to immigration, the program will allow the administration to award millions of dollars in no-bid contracts to companies to facilitate the transportation with migrants with little public disclosure. Do you know what that means? That means any company that is owned by, like, let's say, a sex trafficker can pick up migrants and say to Texas, where are we taking them? Martha's Vineyard. Got it. Or let's say, it's not Martha's. Let's say New York City, because you can't get to Martha's Vineyard unless you have a plane. Got it. They can stop in the middle of the road, take the women and children off, separate the women and children, and now they're being used for organs and stuff like that. They'll never be put back together again as a family. Like, no bid contracts. That means DeSantis doesn't even want to know the details. You want a boatload of immigrants? Here, I'll sign it. You? What about you? You got a bus? I'll sign it. You got a truck? No air conditioning? Not a problem. I'll sign it. Oh, did I lose you guys? Oh, my goodness, I think I lost you guys. Michelle, Florida. Can you hear? But there's no. It's so weird. Yes. Can you see me? I need to know if you could see me now. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Can you see me? Can you guys hear me now? Hello. 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 Both are back. Oh, you can hear me now? Yay. What was that? Yay. You can hear me now. All right. I was saying that some vlogger said that the OGs are going to get fired. Fired. So I saw Robin being fired. That's mandatory. I never did a reading on Giselle, but Giselle participated in these lives. So I think my next reading, I can hear now, but that's weird. Okay, good. We can see and hear now. Yay! A lot of trail derailments. I won't ride the train because of it. Well, I think the train derailment has to do with chemical trains, not necessarily people trains. And the train derailments, I question the train derailment because I think it's part of saying to America, we do not have any food supply, right? So all this stuff is going to affect your vegetables, right? It's going to affect your meat supplies, right? Your soil, right? So I think this is going to come down to, hey guys, we have a food shortage. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just feel like a lot of this is being done on purpose. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Because then you have to ask who would do this on purpose. Just saying. Getting off of that. Where were these trains headed? Good question. They never say where they were headed. I do know that vinyl chloride, listen to this, is used for the materials in your car. That new car smell is vinyl chloride. I looked it up. Yep, that's what they're using in the materials in your car. So whatever, whatever. But in any case, it's probably part of depopulation, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. And I also feel helpless in helping you all because who knows where the next train derailment is going to be, right? So it's not like this can be helped. Do you understand? It's not like I can say to you guys, hey, take this herb and you could save yourself. That's not it. So it's just some very evil people in charge of our lives right now. Can you imagine having that job and being told to derail a train? I mean, what do they do? Do they like have a conductor and then says to the conductor, get out, but make sure you jump out as it's running? Like, none of this makes sense. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just pray for all of us, and I mean all of us, because we just don't know where the next thing is coming from. And I just feel like it's being done on purpose, and I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stick to that. You're smart to have a container garden. Local farmers and independent crop growers are the targets. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. I think it's coming down to New Earth, where they want you, dependent on them and eating out of a bag. You know what I mean? Like your food of choice now is going to be these bags that turn into real food, but they're not really food. They're all like chemical based products made to. It's like the stuff that they feed our soldiers, and they all come back shit crazy. Yeah, or the stuff that they feed astronauts. Yeah, it's going to be very, very weird. And I think they're counting on you not being intelligent enough to know what they are doing. That's what they're counting on, right? Because they've always been able to count on your ignorance. That's why we have so many issues with racism. It's not that people don't like each other. It's that if you feed racism, it stays alive. And who else feeds racism but the media? Because you could put out a campaign for love, kindness, and care, but why should you? Because if you distract people with things that they're passionate about, right? Like racism, then we can derail trains in your neighborhood. Because you're so busy looking at something else that doesn't matter. True story. True fucking story. Sad. In any case. I want to say I'm over it, but it's just going to keep coming up again, and again. Because the interesting part is, who's ever doing this, they don't care about racism. They care about depopulating. And by the way, it's not an American thing. China's doing the same thing, right? China has too many elderly. They got to go. Watch. And they cost too much money to hold on to. Yep. It's terrible. All right. MREs. What's MRE, sweetie? It might be driven electronically, so there's no conductor in it. It just crashes. It's programmed to crash. Oh, interesting. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Oh, sweet Carmel. Did you see that documentary of turning plastic into protein for you to eat? Plastic, meaning garbage, for you to eat. That's the next thing they're going to shove down your throats. Did you see that? I saw that video. Did you see that? It's some bullshit. Yep. Way bullshit. Yep. Meals ready to eat. Oh, Oh, MREs or meals ready to eat. Well, that's what they're gearing for. That's exactly what they're gearing for. And the meals that they're going to be prepping for you is going to deconstruct your DNA. Yes, true. True story. Nobody noticed the deconstruction of our DNA with baby formula? Nobody noticed that? Do you know that women did not have size 11 shoes until we gave our children Infamil? True story. It literally changed how our children grew up. Literally grew. No, it's true. Sweet Carmel, did you notice that? We wound up with Amazon little babies. Of course, it auto-corrected itself out, but we wound up with Amazon babies, taller than normal, and more overweight. We wound up with an obese nation of children because of Infamil and whatever else is out there. It's true. I don't know, Lottie. I don't know. The people that control us do not want the elderly, so I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, sweetie. How's that supposed to work? All right. I was just saying, you guys might have missed it, that one of the vloggers is putting out that the OGs of Real Housewives of Potomac is going to get terminated, as they should. I always saw Robin getting terminated. I never did a video on Giselle. So, Giselle, you are up for psychic review. I hate to do this because it's like cheating. Why wouldn't you get fired? You know, I hope Monique is coming back to Bravo with a lawsuit, like a really good lawsuit, because they absolutely did ruin her marriage. And the trickle-down effect never stopped. Monique and her husband to this day cannot get back on the same page because the OGs, Robin and Giselle, were jealous of the wealth and love that her husband portrayed. Something that these two women never had. Oh, I would love to watch that show. That's not where I got it from. Recently, I saw a documentary on how they are chomping up used plastic and using it as a way to feed you. By the way, guys, little do you know, a lot of the rice that we eat is made of plastic. Sorry if you didn't know that. Sorry, this is one of the reasons why I don't eat rice. Seriously. There's if you put rice in a bowl, if I'm not mistaken, let me think of it this way. If you put rice in a bowl, the ones that float are plastic. I'll find the video to show you guys, but this has been happening through the Chinese for years. They literally put plastic through a machine, and what comes out on the other side are these little pellet-looking rice. Oh, you have the article on plastic food is through MIT. So they're going to feed you plastic and tell you it's good for you. Stay woke. Stay woke, everyone. Stay woke, because this is not pretty. What's happening is not pretty. But can you stop it? Yes. But you really have to become educated and band together to really stop what they're doing with our food supply. All right, guys, I have a reading in a half an hour, and I'm very, very busy today. Let me see. Why did I think I had a 10 o'clock today? Oh, I know I have a 10 o'clock today. Damn it. Well, I have to be ready for 10 o'clock because I know I have a 10 o'clock. It's just sometimes I book it and other times somebody else books it. Let's see what this one is. All right. I feel like I have a 10 o'clock, so I need to be ready for the 10 o'clock regardless. If it turns out I don't have a 10 o'clock, I'll come back for dashikis and bonnets and give you the word of the day. But I just need to mentally prepare for my readings always. All right? Yes, when you wash your rice, the one that floats is fake, right? Thank you. So you're already eating plastic. It's weird. Oh, thank you, Magic Mermaid. They want to get rid of the elderly because they're not in sync with technology. Also, they just eat up so much in meds and pharmaceuticals, and they're just tired of them. It's sad, but that's it too. Lovely Tracy, thanks, sweetheart. You're welcome. The baby formula story is on Call the Midwives. Oh, the baby formula story is there? Oh my goodness. Listen, Sweet Carmel, these are just things that I've collected throughout the years. It's just so sad. I would ask everyone to if you can, breastfeed your baby. If you can, breastfeed your babies. And in any case, call them on what channel? What channel? Let me just check it myself. What's happening here? Done. Call the Midwives. Netflix. Oh, okay. I'll start looking at some of those series. By the way, everyone, I'm going to do a review today. I might have a lot of videos to put out, so just stay with me on Dead to Me with Gina Rodriguez. What a good show. It's a very, very good spiritual, comedic, metaphysical show. I am in love with this show. So I'll do a review on it so you guys can catch it. And that one's on Hulu. All right, guys. I love you. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go